the real 2000s CBBC show tier list maker. I haven't done one of these videos in years, maybe. It's been so long since I've just done a fun, simple react to something or do something on the computer. Let me explain myself. Why am I doing this kind of video? You've just seen some like narrative, fancy editing, video essay style videos from me. Well, basically, it's my channel. I can do what I want. Okay, so let me explain. So the other day, I mean like 4 months ago when I originally had this idea, I saw this video by this great YouTuber. Well, I think he's a streamer and he clips stuff and puts it on his YouTube, called Offest, or maybe the one is meant to be an I and it's like Nevoist, and I don't know. And his video is called the CBBC show tier list. And in it, obviously he does a tier list. If you don't know what a tier list is, you basically rank a bunch of things from one category. While it is a fun video, I fundamentally disagree with some of his rankings in this video. So I thought, okay, I gotta make one myself. It looks really fun to do. It looks fun to make. If you don't know what CBBC is, it's a British children's TV channel, and it used to have iconic shows back in the 2000s when people in my generation were growing up. So I'm 23. Some of these shows defined my childhood and the childhoods of millions and millions of kids all across the country, which is why I, and probably many others who watch this, judging by the comments, feel so strongly about this video on the rankings. And I felt so strongly about it, I had to make my own version. And yes, it's not being consistent with the other videos that I've been making so far, but I don't care. I want to make this video. It's my channel. I can do what I want. I want to have fun. I'm having fun. Let's go. That's what YouTube's all about, baby. Also, obviously, shout out to my boy First. He makes good videos. They're very enjoyable. I like him. Nothing but the best for my boy. Hope he blows up. Figuratively, like on social media. Let's get into it. So we got legend tier, top, high, mid, low, bottom, and rubbish. I'll be honest, I think a lot of things are going to be going in mid today. I'll be honest. So first of all, we have 50/50, already a mid-tier show. I've only seen it a few times. I've got the YouTube tab here so we can cross-reference. Let's watch a little bit of one. Oh my god, I just realized this video is going to get copy strike to hell. So basically, if I remember correctly, it was a kid's physical adventure type thing like this. And there are two teams. There are 50 people in each team. Yeah, it was a mid. I didn't really find it that enjoyable when I was a kid. I'd watch like a few minutes of it when it was on the telly and I'd be like, nah, I'm not really vibing with this. So immediately, I'm going to put 50/50 in either mid or low, I'll be honest. I think it's going in low. I don't think it's bottom. You know what, we're putting it in bottom. What even was this show? It was so trash. Animalia. Did I ever watch this? What is this CBBC? Because this is not my CBBC. It looks kind of fun, I can't lie. Yo, the graphics, okay. Damn, okay. Alright, Netflix, alright, Disney. Oh my god.
Rumble, check it out. Yo Ray Duo.
Nah, this is sick. Although I haven't watched it, just from those few seconds, it looks sick, I'll be honest. It looks like it's got a pretty cool lore. Arthur, okay. Legend instantly. Arthur was like, it was pinnacle of British 2000 CBBC. Pinnacle. Arthur was the best. Every day when you're walking down the street, yeah, everybody that you meet say what is an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day where you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. What even is that show? Half of it is cut off. What is this show? I'm putting it rubbish. I can't even see what that logo is. Basil, nah, this guy annoyed me, I'll be honest. This guy pissed me off. I did not like Basil Brush. Is that his name? Basil Brush. Also, what is this YouTube feed? What, like 20 years ago, a title called Mister, and it's got 1.4 mil views. What's going on? You're signed to film your next trip as a music video. Yeah, I would, but my friends ain't about it like that. We need to impress. Nah, Basil Brush annoyed me so much. This guy's going in rubbish tier, I'll be honest.
Hey, Basil. What we got here?
Ah, this is Matt's special delivery, Mr. Stephen. Cans of laughter for the new shoe.
Shut up, man. Get out. Bottom or rubbish? Nah, I think some people really, really messed with him. So for that reason, he's going bottom instead of rubbish. Bear behaving badly. Now, I don't know. I also didn't really mess with it. I'll put it in a similar tier to bottom, to be honest. It's like, you know, like misbehaving characters. I don't know. See, I was a conscientious, studious young lad. I didn't mess with the, you know, misbehaving little, you know, characters. Big Babies, this has to be rubbish tier. Big Babies was one of the worst CBBC shows in existence. I sound like a hater right now because, like, look at the screen. Big Babies pissed me off. It was not funny. It wasn't entertaining. It was just pure annoying. I didn't mess with it. I don't know who this appealed to. Like, look at this trash intro as well. What even is this? Yeah, shut up. Yeah, you deserve it, fella.
Why has he got guns?
See, what is that?
That's a whore, you trumpet.
Blue Peter. Blue Peter was iconic. Blue Peter was like, it was like the news for kids, but entertaining. I think it transcended kids show. I think it was just an iconic British show. Obviously, it fell off as soon as what's her name? Helen Keller left. What was her name? Was it Helen Fisher? Helen Skelton. Wait, who's Helen Keller? Why is that in my head? Helen. Oh. Okay, it's not Helen Keller. And yeah, you have Blue Peter badges. Okay, yeah, so it's like a kind of variety show. There was like a bit where they showed like how to do some gardening. There was a scene with like a BMX stunt rider who like did some cool tricks and stuff. Great show. I'm gonna put this not top. I'm gonna put it high. Brain Jitsu. Nah, this. I promise I'm not a hater, but I'm putting this in maybe bottom. Okay, I'm going to put Bear Behaving Badly because it wasn't actually that bad. I'm going to put it in low and I'm going to put Brain Jitsu there. Brain Jitsu also kind of annoyed me, to be honest. I'm realizing now this makes me sound like a top tier hater. I'm sorry. Also, can I just say, stuff that broadcast TV, like cable, used to get away with back in the day. I've just seen 2 seconds of it now. This show would not exist. Someone on Twitter would have complained about cultural appropriation to Japanese people and it would have been taken down. It wouldn't have gotten through like the first stage of the writing room, I reckon.
Write backwards using the hand you don't normally write with.
See, it was just a bit dead, you know, you got to memorize objects, you got to do like challenges using your brain. Like, it was alright. I only ever watched probably like 5 minutes of it in my life and I thought, nah. Chuckle Vision, okay, the Chuckle Brothers, they are iconic, they are British legends. Controversially, you're gonna hate me for what I'm about to say, controversially, I did not find it funny. I would put it low, but the legacy of the Chuckle Brothers, RIP, the legacy, they were iconic. I'm gonna put it in mid. I would put it in low, but I'm respecting the legacy. You gotta see. Shoot, I don't know what this is, to be honest. Let's go. What is this? Why did Bob the Builder build a balloon? Why is this on my? You know what might be more entertaining than doing this tier list? It might be just looking at whatever happens to come up on my YouTube feed next. Oh, this looks like some SBC horror game. What the hell? All right, let's watch episode 1. 2007. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh, remember these guys from Tracy Beaker? I'm getting them. Yo, what's Raven doing there?
What do you mean, air life?
What's my brother from Raven doing?
Well, that is your lookout.
Yo, you're in the wrong show, bro. Get back to Raven. You're in the wrong show. What the hell? Oh my god, what am I watching? I don't get what this is. Why are the Chuckle Brothers here? What? Oh, you're entertained by this videotape surrounding this guy. Alright, so it just shows you random videos then, featuring like other CBBC actors. Okay. I don't really mess with it. Copycats, see, this was actually kind of fun. Sam and Mark, they did annoy me as humans. It was pretty fun. I liked it. I'll put it mid. Danny's House. Oh my god. Instant legend here. Danny's House was the greatest show to ever grace the CBBC platform. The greatest, the best show. It's still one of the best shows ever in the world to this day. #1 Danny's House fan right here. I don't care what you gotta say. #1 fan right here. The funny thing is, I have a terrible memory. My girlfriend will attest to this anecdote I'm about to say. I have a terrible memory. I don't even remember what someone said to me 5 minutes ago. But I have a weirdly good memory for very oddly specific things. One of them is Danny's House episodes. Most of them I've only ever seen once when I was like 7 or 8 or whatever. But I still somehow remember them. Let me think what's a good episode. Series 3, episode 6, Book Squirm. Let's go. If that's wrong, it's going to be really embarrassing. What is it? Books go... Dani Harmer, the main actress, she was in Tracy Beaker and Tracy Beaker Returns and a bit of The Dumping Ground as well. She's I think the most iconic, for me, the most iconic like actor or like person from CBBC. She was my like defining. If I think of CBBC, if I think of nostalgia, if I think of who I remember and who like formed my childhood the most, it would be Dani Harmer and the shows that she was in by far.
Sure, like say it's free
When you borrow the books from them, but as soon as you forget to take it back, wham! Oh my god, this is sad. This is sad. This is too sad actually. Hang on. Mine's House Series 3. Bro, Series 3 I think was the best series, to be honest. Only Child was such a good episode. I loved it. I can't lie. Jack's barbecue and Only Child legit made me hungry every time I watched it. It looked good, you know. The scene where they're eating the barbecue. Oh my god, I've clicked to it straight away as well. I'm too... Cook Off was such a good episode as well. Oh my god. Bro, Blood ate a bread bun, but Ben ate a bread bun.
Yummy, eh? You know, they don't call me
Listen to his description of the bread bun.
This is delicious. And that sauce, it's amazing. And that afterburn, it's exquisite.
What sauce? What afterburn? Bro just says things. I love Ben so much. He was one of my favorite characters. See, I want to watch the rest of this episode now. I remember the spicy sauce was just like peanut butter and ketchup and something. Anyway, best show ever. Deadly 60. Oh, Steve Backshall. Legend. Iconic as well. It was great. You learn about like snakes and spiders and everything. He was like British Steve Irwin, you know? He was the best. Love him. Dennis Nasha. Rubbish. I hated this show. It was so bad. What is this show? Dick and Dom in the Bungalow. Dick and Dom. Anything with these guys, anything with Dick and Dom in it, I hate. It was so annoying. I'm a top tier hater of Dick and Dom. They were so annoying. Whoa. Diddy movie. Hey, okay. Just for that name, it's gotta go rubbish tier, man. No, what actually was Diddy Movies? Oh, I remember Diddy Movies. No, it belongs in rubbish tier. It was actually trash. Ed and Oucho's excellent. Oh yeah, I remember this. I'm gonna put it mid for now. I wasn't really a fan of the Ed and Ouch kind of like dialogue dynamic. It wasn't really entertaining for me. To cut from Blood, I don't even know what that's saying. It's going rubbish just because I can't read the... Yeah, I don't know what this show is. It's going rubbish. I'm not going to try look it up. What is this? Free BMX. Is that what that says? Free BM... Is that... No. What does that say? What happens if I just type in free? No way that says free phonics. Okay, I see it now.
A violation of trust. And you stole our ride without asking. Borrowed. I only borrowed it. And I'm part owner, remember? Not anymore. We're kicking you out of the band.
Ooh, drama. She's getting kicked out of the band. Yeah, I never really liked stuff about like music and like bands and stuff. I just thought it was kind of boring. I'll put it low. I'm not really... I'll also put this at low as well. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with this. What's this show? Friday Download. Oh, Friday Download. It was actually alright, you know. I'm going to put Friday Download at mid. No, that's not mid. I kind of mess with it, low-key. Bars and Melody. Oh, that's a throwback. Yo, Dan and Phil. Oh my god. Ariana Grande. Okay, yeah, this show was sick, actually. In hindsight, now I've like remembered. Oh, remember that guy? How a Nene with a guy. we gotta watch this one 10 years ago. 2015, that recent. Damn. Okay.
First step.
That intro. Oh, that brings back memories.
1, 2.
Whoa.
Simple.
Whoa.
Left.
He says it's simple, it really is.
2. It's freestyle. Do whatever you want for 1,
Freestyling.
2.
Wait, that guy. I know this guy, bro. The kid Akai. Who?
No.
Akai Osei. Of course, from 4 o'clock. I was like, I know this brother. Okay, 4 o'clock up was great. It better be on this tier list. Get 100. What is this? Alright. Let's see what the crack is.
2 things that you can do. What are you going to do with your 84?
I'm going to keep them so I'm closer to 100.
Oh, he was a good presenter. I liked him. Quiz show. I vibe with quiz shows so much. I loved them when I was a kid. I'm going to put it... high tier. I'm also going to put Copycat high tier. I'm also going to move Friday Download to high tier. I don't know why I put it in mid. Why did I put Friday Download in mid? Get your own back. What is this? Good thing I've already got get typed in. Haha. Oh, was this like where you can bring in like your teachers and stuff and like get your own back?
I think he's all right. That's it, young Andrew's now slightly ahead, but only ever so slightly.
Very nasty teachers. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. That's really cute. Okay. Cool show. I'm going to put this on mid because I've never watched it, but it seems like a nice idea. Horrible Histories Gory Games. I vibed with this. I messed with it so heavy. I loved Horrible Histories Gory Games. Obviously, it doesn't compare at all to the original Horrible Histories. Gory Games was good. What's his name? Dave Lamb was his name? Was the guy, yeah, presented by Dave Lamb. My memory is elite. Oh my god. There were like different categories. You have to like get these like spheres, I think, by answering questions about history right, and then you have to do challenges. Oh, there was a challenge that used to terrify me. It was like hiding like a grave robber one. Look at this, man. This is prime content. Oh, and then you open the spheres and then you get a thing and yeah, okay, yeah. I remember. Goated show, definitely high tier. Heads, I don't remember. Sounds rubbish tier. Let's just quickly. I gotta do my laundry, man. I gotta wrap this up quick. Nah, I remember this. Nah, it belongs in rubbish tier. Hydra in the House. Ooh. I vaguely remember Hydra in the House. And I remember thinking it was good. Ooh, I maybe watched like one episode of this and I thought it was pretty okay. I'm gonna put it in mid tier. I think it was okay. Horrible Histories. The best. Tell me why people my age, people older than me, can still sing Horrible History songs word for word, quote them exactly as they were. Iconic. It was the best. The best. I would say Horrible Histories, same level as Danny's House. Oh my god. Whoa, I know, right? Horrible Histories, the themed song, the stupid death, and then the songs. Some of the songs were really mid. Actually, I didn't like them. Every single child in this era of television in the UK loved Horrible Histories. Yes, the world is so polarized right now. No one can agree on anything. But if a mass population can agree on one single thing, it's that Horrible Histories was goated. These original actors here, after that, mid. So downhill. Not even mid, worse than mid. They tried to live up to a legacy that was untouchable. The legacy is there. The legacy is on a different the legacy is in a different universe. You can't touch the legacy. Nah, bottom. I'm not going to put it rubbish because I've been hating too much on too many shows. Hotel Trouble was so mid. Hounded. What is that? Maybe I did watch this. Barry and Gil.
What they're gonna look like.
Jill. Maybe. I don't know. Yo! Is he at the... Oh, that's not very nice. Is that the White City BBC building next to Shepherd's Bush? Yeah, it is. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, to be, I don't know why this is the show that's made me think, whoa, I can't believe I used to walk past the BBC Centre so many times. But it is. Yo, it's that guy.
Crush the building to your left.
POV Israel on September 11th, 2001. So I'm gonna put it at mid because it looks like okay, I guess. Jakers.
Oh, I'd love to see that, I would.
Oh, you'd love to see that, oh, you would. Yo, that's getting taxed, bro. Yeah, you ain't getting that back, dog. Alright, this looks pretty fun. I'm gonna put. The thing is, I'm conflicted. I remember you was conflicted. Sorry. I'm conflicted because I think it deserves high, but since I never watched it, is it like maybe, you know, fine, I'll set a rule that if I never watched it, I won't put it above mid. MI High was the best. MI High, best show ever. Kenneth Flatley, the head teacher, Kenneth Flatley. What a boy, loved Kenneth Flatley. Saint Hope, I think was the name of the school. I'm so good at this. Oh my god, if I ever went on like Mastermind or something, my thing would be like CBBC TV shows. Or if I had to be more specific, Danny's House. Oh, there's so many left to go. All right, we're speedrunning. I low-key remember this. I think it was not that good. What is this? Bruv, let me see the names of things. If not, they're gonna go in rubbish. Pedro and... I don't know what that is. It's going rubbish. Pet Squad. Pet Squad was pretty good, to be fair. It was not high, not the level of Gory. No. What am I saying? Pet Squad was good. Pet Squad was good. Yeah. Pet Squad was good. Pet Squad was good. Hit and Cantrop. It looks rubbish. I don't know what that is. It looks rubbish. Raven. Oh my god, Raven was so good. Raven was the best. Raven was elite. I loved Raven. So I was so into it. It was so, for a kid, obviously, it was very immersive. Oh, you know the demon guys, they scared me so much when I was a kid. When they would be like rowing on the boat and they'd be rowing to the kids to like try and kill them and catch up to them. Oh, my heart would be racing, man. It was so serious. Look at the map. Bro, it feels like you're in a like a Tolkien novel. You know, it's incredible. I feel like I'm about to watch Bilbo Baggins just run across the screen.
Knowledge of what lies beyond these gates fills them with trepidation.
Dropped frame. You know what I really liked as well? It was like the puzzles, like the mind puzzle, like the riddle puzzles. They were so good. What is this? Rocket Boy and Toro. What is that? Yo, Roy! Oh my god, I loved Roy. Roy is going high. Okay, there's a problem because I haven't put anything on top. I need to separate. Blue Peter, top. Roy was great. It's going top. Gory Games is going top. I think that's good. Honestly, I think that's good. Such an elite lineup so far. Oh my god, it can't get better. CDJ. All right, I know CDJ was for like, you know, like girly girl kind of vibe and like kids drama, that kind of thing. I loved it. I loved some like stereotypically girly shows back in the day, but you know, that's what we're all about in 2026. Who cares what shows you're into? You're a kid. Low key. It might be going top. CDG was so fun. Big Friday wind up. This, nah, Sam and Mark, get out, man. Low tier. I get what they were trying to do. It was just not entertaining for me. Scoop. Oh, very distant memories have just been activated. Never mind, I don't know what this is. Gunk and Foo? Rubbish. Smart. Oh, do I know this show? It rings a bell. I feel like it's a show about art. Do I remember it?
Brilliant,
it is.
Cool. Yes. And just to finish it off with, I'm going to
frame. Yeah, I mess with this. There was another one. What's it called? Art Attack, I think. That was goated. If Art Attack is on the list, it's gonna get tricky to decide this. Also, KSI left the side, man. What's up with that? Bro's ego is just insane now. Bro's gonna be forgotten in like 2 years. Anyway, sorry I've got no head. Okay, now Amy, my partner, she really loved Sorry I've Got No Head. I didn't like most of it, but the stuff I did like, I really liked. So I'm also going to put Sorry I've Got No Head in high tier. What's this? I'll just say stupid. I don't know. The graphics look like a show that I would have liked, to be fair. Nah. Get out. Super Duper. Again, art style looks like something I would hate. Legend of Dick and Dom. Get out. Get out. Don't show those two fools on my screen. Pinky and Perky. Oh, Pinky and Perky. Oh, I was thinking of Pinky and the Brain. Okay, Pinky and Perky. What's Pinky? Nah. Haram. Astaghfirullah. What is this? Rubbish tier. Get out. Sarah Jane Adventures. Oh my god. The Doctor Who before Doctor Who, even though Doctor Who is way older. But man, this was like the pipeline. The Sarah Jane Adventures Doctor Who pipeline is iconic. I think so many British kids would have gone through this pipeline. Sarah Jane Adventures was amazing. If I'm putting Deadly 60 at Legend, I gotta put Sarah Jane Adventures at Legend as well. It was better than Deadly 60, I reckon. The Secret Show, I don't know what that is. If it's, you know, the Slammer. Oh, ooh, the Slammer. Wait. Something about if something rhymed, then you did the crime or something like that. Yeah, it was like a talent show, but like the premise is all the talent people are in prison, and if they're good enough, you let them out. Oh, I remember this. Oh my god, you know what as well? Also, that actor was so good. I remember him in Hank Zipser, the guy who tasted the mortadellas. He was like the American, what was his name? Bob someone. But he was like the big mortadella company man who was trying Rosa's mortadellas. Anyway, see what I mean? My memory with CBBC shows is insane. If Hank Zips is on this, it's going Legend. Slammer, top tier. I forgot that show. Also, Shaun the Sheep is going back down to high. Come on, man. The Spartacle Mystery. They've saved the best one till last. Spartacle Mystery was my favorite show ever. Not really, because like Daniel's House and Horrible Histories or whatever. Spartacle Mystery is there. It's up there. Every single episode of every single season was god tier. It was unbelievably good. Okay, hear me out, right? Bear in mind now, I'm a physicist. I'm a PhD researcher. My job is laser physics, right? When I was a kid, physics was like one of my favorite subjects growing up. To have a kid's show based on the premise of like a physics experiment going wrong and the consequences, I thought it was so intellectual as a show. And oh my god, I could make a whole 3-hour video on how much I love Sparkle Mystery. It was the best. I think it could be like a high mainstream Netflix show that people adore for like decades with the premise it had. I feel like if it had been made in today's generation, it would be unbelievable. Episode 1 was the best when they first find out that the kids and the adults have like gone into different dimensions. And he's wondering what's going on, and the guy's gonna be like, I'm diabetic.
It's insulin. I'm diabetic.
Anyone else?
Boom. Well, that wasn't really hard to guess, to be honest, because obviously it's insulin, but I could still, I've just seen what's next. The story of Tracy Beaker is going straight to legend, and you can't tell me otherwise. There's nowhere else the story of Tracy Beaker is going. Iconic, absolutely iconic. Everyone loved it. It was just the best. The only thing that matches the story of Tracy Beaker is the return of Tracy Beaker, obviously. That has to be in this list. If it's not, there it is. Sorry, it's called Tracy Beaker Returns. I don't know how I messed that up. Controversial, I can't lie. I prefer Tracy Beaker Returns to the story of Tracy Beaker. Story of Tracy Beaker was the pilot, like, damn, this is so good. But I think they really like polished it up for Tracy Beaker Returns. Things are a bit like smoother, a bit more like professional production, upgraded a bit. Tracy Beaker Returns was my jam. Both of these legend, you can't tell me otherwise. Thumb Wrestling for Get Out. I remember this as well. It belongs in rubbish tier. Time Warp Trip, rubbish tier. TMI, rubbish tier. Trapped! Trapped, I forgot about Trapped. Trapped was the best. I love Trapped. Oh, the evil lady with the purple lips as well. I wonder who that was actually with the purple lips. Trapped was amazing. Again, obviously I was a kid. I was stupid. I was like suspended. I suspended my disbelief. There was no disbelief. I just believed everything. I legit thought they were trapped. I was so scared for them when they were voting. There was a saboteur as well. You are the saboteur. Oh man, it was the best. Legend tier as well. What's this show? I don't know. Going in rubbish. Connie, but Get Out. Young Dracula. Okay. Again, my partner liked Young Dracula. I didn't vibe with it as much, but it was iconic. I'm going to put it in high tier. And finally, we have Something Hotel. Again, I don't even know what that says. Rubbish tier. Okay. And that is my completed tier list. Legend tier. None of you dare argue with me over Legend tier. Every single one of these has a deserved, rightful, honourable, well-deserved place on the Legend tier status. Top tier, Blue Peter, Roy, Gory Games, Sadie J, The Slammer. Yeah, I would agree with that. My partner would probably put Young Dracula up there as well. Get 100 seems like it would be good. Shaun the Sheep, yeah. Sorry, I got no head. Yeah. Okay, I think these all belong here. Mid tier, Chucklevision. I'm sorry. I know the legacy is huge, but I'm sorry. I just didn't really vibe with it back in the day. Get Your Own Back, Hydra in the House. Hydra in the House, I might put high tier just because I remember it so fondly. Low tier. Okay, I'm bare behaving badly going up to mid. I think that belongs in low tier. Bottom tier, 50-50. No, 50-50 belongs in low tier as well. I remember some of the episodes I actually liked. Hotel Trouble, mid. No, Hotel Trouble's going rubbish actually. This brings you to Beat the Boss, Basil. I'm happy with this. But yeah, do you agree? Do you not agree? I think, sorry Neville, I think I did a much better job than you, to be honest. I think this is not irrefutable, not infallible. I'm open to debate. Maybe I'll do this again with my partner. She might have very different ideas. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. This was a really fun video to make. I really want to make this video ever since watching that first video by Mr. Neville a few months back. And yes, more videos like this will appear on your screen. Yes.